and today I'm going to answer a question I got the other day is how do I start a running program, and how do I restart a running program? So that's the question I'm going to answer today. So I'm here at Santan Regional Park. I'm in the middle of my long run. I'm at 10 miles, about 10 miles more to go. I'm training for a race in a couple weeks, and so I'm going to take a little break and do this video. So you know, it's hard to prescribe a specific running program, just generic for everybody, because everyone's different. And so I was thinking about this on the first part of my run. What would be a good generic training program to get anybody up to a foundational level? And I'm going to assume the reason why you're starting a running program is to eventually compete in a half marathon or a marathon. I mean, you can start a running program for fitness, but this is what I'm going to go over is designed to get you to a foundational level to begin training for virtually any race distance, all the way from, you know, a 10K up to an ultra marathon. So what I'm going to cover is a solid foundation that you can run with the rest of your life. So first thing you want to do is get a good pair of running shoes. It doesn't matter what you currently have. Running shoes wear out, so a good pair of running shoes lasts 300 to 500 miles. So just assume whatever shoes you have aren't going to cut it, and you don't even know if, you know, they're the right shoes. So my recommendation is go to a running specialty store, not a box store that sells running shoes, but a store that caters to runners, because they'll know how to properly fit you for a running shoe. Now there's all different kinds for all different kinds of running needs. So what this store will do is they'll either put you on a treadmill or have you run outside. They'll watch how you run. They'll watch your biomechanics, how your foot strikes the ground, how your foot rolls or doesn't roll, how your knees move when you run, the size of your arch, a bunch of different factors, and then they'll make a shoe recommendation for you. Then they'll have you run in the treadmill in those shoes or run outside in those shoes and watch you run and say, yeah, those are for you. So now you have your good pair of running shoes. So now you're going to figure out when you're going to run. My recommendation is 5 days a week. You can get away with 4, but I'm going to recommend 5 days a week. And an ideal situation would be run for 2, off 1, run for 3, off 1. So figure out which day is going to be your long run, depending on your schedule and your family and work and those kinds of things. But let's just assume it's going to be Saturday. Most people it's Saturday or Sunday. So in the purpose of our talk here, it's Saturday. So you're going to run, ideally, Monday, Tuesday, off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, off Sunday. So for your first 8 weeks of running, plan on 30 minutes in duration, 5 days a week. So we're not going to focus on distance, we're not going to focus on pace, it's duration, which is how much time you're running, and running intensity. So 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week for 8 weeks. The intensity level, in other words, how hard or easy the run should be, is going to be based on your fitness level. If you're brand spanking new, you have no running background, no fitness, you played football or basketball in high school and you haven't done anything since, 30 minutes, low intensity. Intensity level is going to be a conversational pace. So how I'm talking right now, you should be able to hold on a conversation while you're running without, taking gulps of air. Now, that may mean you can only walk for 30 minutes. So if that's the case, no big deal, just walk and run as you can. Maybe walk for 5 minutes, run for 1. Walk for 10 minutes, run for 1. Whatever your fitness level is. It's say you're already fit, you're a cyclist, or you do some exercise classes in the gym, and so you already have some aerobic fitness. Maybe you can run a little bit more. But regardless, run no more than 20 or 30 minutes with 10 minutes of walking. So 30 minutes, whatever intensity level is right for you, do that for 8 weeks. It's going to take that week, about 8 weeks, for your connective tissue and muscles to adapt to the stress of running. Even if you're already fit, you're not running fit, and so your connective tissue is not used to the stress of running specifically, so your cardiovascular fitness will adapt a lot faster than your connective tissue. So keep your intensity low. As you get a little bit more fit, you can run a little bit longer each period, but really be careful. Gradually increase your running, low intensity, conversational pace for 8 weeks, 30 minutes, and then now you're ready to increase your running. So now you've done your 8 weeks, so now you're in your month 3. So now this next 4-week cycle, what you're going to do, your long run, in our case is Saturday, increase that by 15 minutes. So half hour off, half hour, 15 minutes more, so 45 minutes. And then the next week, your Tuesday run, increase that by 15 minutes. So it's a half hour on Monday, 45 minutes on Tuesday, off on Wednesday, half hour Thursday, half hour Friday, 45 minutes on Saturday. And then the next week, increase your Saturday run up to an hour. And then the next Saturday, increase your long run again up to an hour. So now that's like what, week 3, week 4. So now you're running Monday for half an hour. Thursday or Tuesday is 45 minutes. Wednesday's half an hour. Thursday is half an hour. Friday is half an hour. I guess if I said Wednesday was a run, it's an off day. So Thursday and Friday are half an hour, and you're in an hour and 15 minutes on Saturday. So right there is that is your basic marathon foundation. That is the running foundation you will keep for the rest of your running career. And what you're going to do now is every 3 weeks you're going to focus on increasing the amount of running you're doing. So run more and walk less during that duration. So keep that duration. Again, don't worry about pace, don't worry about distance. Just keep that duration up until you're able to run 80% of your total weekly time is spent running, and only 20% is spent walking. So 80-20, 80 running, 20 walking, all low intensity. Don't worry about increasing the tempo at this point. And then once you're at that level, once you can do 80% of your runs running and 20% walking, now you're ready to start building towards race-specific goals, adding different intensities, adding different types of running. So that's your foundation. That's the running foundation you'll have for the rest of your career. And then you'll just add longer runs on Saturday, you'll increase your run on Tuesday, and you'll add different types of workouts to accomplish specific running goals, but that's your framework. All the way up to marathon. You're going to do an ultra marathon. The only difference between that and an ultra is you're just going to add another long run on Sunday. So you add 2 more long runs per month on Sunday, and that's how you train for an ultra. So it's just a matter of, that's your framework. So now you have it. I hope that helped. If you have any questions, or if you got any value from this at all, please post a comment on Facebook. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot me a message, email me at jim@jimhardina.com. If you found this was valuable, and only if you found this was valuable, feel free to forward this or share this with others, and I hope that helps, and I hope to see you out there. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.